Sweet. Thanks for being a part of these training videos. Seek the Most High is our first value we try to live out with everything we do. How to live one love. Seek the Most High means we look for truth and then live that truth. And it comes from Isaiah 55 that God's ways are higher than our ways. When you're up above things, you are able to see more than when you're just right up close. And so as we look for truth, we're able to live it out. But so that's not so abstract. We always talk about that in our community with a good question. And normally that question, if it's the first week of the month, when we do this value, we say, hey, what's a time that you believed something but later found out that it wasn't what you thought it was, that you looked at something differently after time went on? And for me, I've got a story about taking a trip to Oahu with Sam and some skaters. And there was a place that is called a death box on one of the bowls. And when you stand up above it, if you try to drop in there, you'll die or you'll get hurt because there's a big cutout in the ramp. But it actually says drop in here above it. But somebody told me right away, he's like, hey, don't drop in there. And it was because I would have fallen, I would have gotten hurt. And the point was, it was different than I thought it was. So if I had tried to drop in there, I would have gotten hurt. And then once I saw the big picture, I realized, hey, this is true. This is going to impact me. And then we can tie that in our families and our relationships and our jobs. What does it mean to live out these values, the one love of Jesus, to live that truth and seek the Most High?
Yeah, in the Proverbs it says, as one man sharpens one another, that's what we're trying to do. Through discussion and dialogue, we get to sharpen one another in truth and in love.